Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and which way you're seeing this, hello. Now, I just realized something. Whenever I was watching this, obviously I can see it perfectly fine. But I realized that when it broadcasts out, when it's the output of the video, it's really, really dark. And sometimes I wonder if they do it like that on purpose. Or initially they want us to see everything, because obviously if I make it bright, it's going to be really, really bright for me. And I'm okay with that. So let me go ahead and... Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Let me go ahead and brighten up the game. I know some things are locked, but hopefully... Okay, so I don't think I can turn up the brightness. Okay, so I think it was intentionally made to where you can't really see what he's supposed to look like. Hmm. Oh, you can change the color. That's really cool. Yeah, I made them big so everyone can see them. Yeah, the brightness is something you can't really change, so... Well, I do apologize, guys, but I hope you enjoy the gameplay. So a lot of times I try to take in the environment. So you might see me like do like a triple take sometimes because I really want to enjoy the environment that Konami took the time to envision and take the time to build. So I do apologize if you feel like I'm going really, really slow, but I've always did this with, honestly, with most of my horror games. Because it's like, why just run through it when you can actually sit there and take the time to enjoy the craftsmanship, the art, especially even with the creatures. And that's why it's like, a little sidetrack moment. So you guys know I make my little shorts, and they're like little different horror shorts and things like that. And whenever I do my horror shorts, 9 times out of 10, I use AI. As you already know from my videos, I use AI to help them along until I can start getting the programs that I particularly want to help create the ideas that I have in my head, to bring them to life and things like that. But when it comes to horror, obviously horror is not pretty. Horror is very gruesome. It's very, I'm gonna say it's not for the weak, and everyone can't take that, and I get it. And yes, we have precautions nowadays because you never know who's on the other side of the phone or who's the other side of the thing. But I do wish they were a little bit more, I guess, lenient when it comes to creating horror stuff, because like a lot of the stories I create are horror based. They're horror stories. And a lot of times they don't give you a lot of free range when it comes to the ideas that you have. Like even if I wanted to create say for example, a bloody room, obviously AI a lot of times block a lot of the gruesome stuff. Not all the time, of course, but a lot of times they do block it because it's considered to show violence and things like that. So I just wonder a lot about it. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. Henry fears Scott. He'll run from him and hide. He's fled to the west, to the other side. But there comes Mildred with unknown intent. Scott lies face down, but blind to her deceit. And it's crazy how they changed this, and I'm glad they tweaked everything. Another side note. I tend to jump from jump to jump to jump, so bear with me, guys. But I like how they tweaked everything. From James, to the poems, to the puzzles, to the environment. They tweaked every last thing that you can think of. And if you played Silent Hill as often as most of us do, and I used to play like with my PlayStation 2, especially when I didn't buy games every day. Obviously, growing up, my mom didn't buy us games every single day, so we had to grade like 4 or 5 games and things like that. So we would play them over and over again. And when I finally got a hold of Silent Hill, oh, that's freaking freaky. But I loved it, but it freaked me completely out. Can I come through a door? And I miss both. Now I gotta conserve the rest. That really made me angry. I'm not gonna lie, I missed 2 bullets. That's why I had to just go ahead and use my melee weapon. But anyway, so basically, I played this game over and over and over again. To remember what it used to be, and still have the game, by the way. It's a sight to see. So if I am taking too long, not so too is your fair warning. I do take my time to look at everything. Because it also gives me inspiration when I finally do get the program myself to really start building my worlds the way that I want them to look like. AI is just kind of something that I can do temporarily to help it along. But what I do have envisioned is normally not what I fully put out. Because like I said, AI, you have to teach AI what you want it to do. And obviously there's levels to it and precautions that they put in place for obviously inappropriate people or people don't have the best intentions, and I understand that. So if something doesn't make sense, that's why. But as far as that go, AI is it's pretty good. Some of the stuff comes out pretty okay. There's one that I really want to work on. It's kind of like a shout out and a love letter to my most loved and beloved game, as you're back. I'm a perfectionist, so it takes a while for me to really do anything. That's why it's like I feel like my channel changed so much, because I go back and watch my videos and I go back and look at a lot of things that I do and I'm just like, I don't like that. That needs to be better. Oh. Okay, that's gross. Back up. And stuff like perfect the craft, obviously, since I'm still learning myself. Everything is not going to work. Everything is not going to be a hit. So I have to also teach myself that as well. You know, one thing I realized with these bathrooms and video games, they are 10 times bigger in real life than real life. I'm kind of jelly about that. There's bathrooms in here, side note. That's a good picture right there. Also, too, you know, what I find that is so unique about not only stories but also video games is we all have our own interpretation of what that game is or mean. And obviously, you know, the developers know what they were trying to do and what they mean and how they want the story to go and exactly what Silent Hill is. But of course, you know, we base it off from what we look up or play. See, that's the thing. I've never truly looked up what Silent Hill actually was. Like, don't get me wrong, I know the origins of Silent Hill and how Silent Hill became to be. But as far as what it is now, I do my best to get the information. Oh gosh. You're just nasty. I do my best to get it from the world. This game is really freaking creepy, but that's why I love it. It puts me on edge. Even when I'm very calm and collected right now, it still puts me on edge. It freaks me out. And that's one thing I think that's the main reason why I genuinely enjoy Silent Hill, is because most games don't put me on edge. Don't make me nervous. Yes, it's a horror game. Ooh, scary, yells, screams, jump scares, yeah. But put you on edge, that make you wonder like what the heck that is and why is it like that? It makes you uncomfortable. Silent Hill is that type of game. And I think that's another reason why a lot of people don't like it. But the point is, I was trying to make is I let the environment tell me. So I have my own idea of what Silent Hill is. And for the most part, yes, it does match up with a lot of what other people think as well. But I've heard so many Silent Hill came out when they were talking about the release, and they were talking about the release date and things like that. Of course, so many different other videos came out, and everyone was kind of just giving their tea on it and what they meant. And there's so many different ideas of what people believe Silent Hill is, and even their idea of who James is so different. Many people believe James is a good guy. Many people believe James is a bad guy. And then when I hear different perspectives, I was like, well, maybe we're not all wrong. Maybe we're both right. And it was something that I came across yesterday. Everyone is just not all bad, and everyone is just not all good. And that's true. Yes, some people might have more than others. But we all have a little good and a little light and a little darkness in us. To some, it's more prominent. So the point I was trying to make is I believe that we're all correct about James. I believe he has a little light and he has a little darkness, but the question is, which one is more prominent? Which one is more dominant? Which one is his dominant side, the light or the darkness? And the fact that I feel like the reason why he's in Silent Hill, that tells us exactly which one is more prominent. So when I've gotten the question, do you think James loves his wife? I do believe he loves his wife. But I also believe that, like everybody else, has their limit. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And if you don't, that's perfectly okay. But this is actually what I miss when it comes to horror games. You know, yes, graphics are beautiful. Actually looking at what you want to look at and know that's what it's supposed to be is nice. But at the same time, too, I truly believe if you don't have that story behind it, it won't make, like, it could be a pretty game all day and it might be cool because it has a lot of action, but all that won't last long without a good story, especially if it's horror. Alright guys, y'all heard me enough rambling. Let's get back to the game. Ah, no. Oh, hey, wait. I don't like you. And we'll do 3. Oh, you're still not dead. These creatures make me severely uncomfortable. But they're so cool too. Like I said, I still don't like that whole, like, corset in the back that's supposed to be its spine, but also part of the straight jacket. I don't like that at all. But I love it at the same time too. If you get what I mean, you get what I mean. But yeah, let me stop rambling. Let's get to the game. They got me. I still don't have this game memorized. Obviously, the world, the layout is still it's similar but different. Um, so yeah, they got me fair and square. Fair freaking square. Their design is so cool. Did I get it? Oh, I turned something. Straight jackets. Good old straight jackets. We have 306 key now. I could fumbled that a little bit, but hey, it happens. I didn't even realize. I see you. I didn't even realize she was behind the wall or behind me. And I think that's why they're the colors they are. Because for the most part, if you make the walls like a rusty brown yellow color or fleshy pinkish color, you will miss them. So they blend in with their environment fairly well. Yes, you might hear them. You might see them in the glimpse of the side of your eye, kind of just creepily walking away. But for the most part, especially if you're not really paying attention, like if you're just running through a game or kind of just doing whatever, you can miss them. As you can tell, I walked into that room thinking that I'm being, sting and sneaky and looking around the corners. I didn't even realize it was behind the freaking wall. That's so crazy. Like it was like right there. Smart decision by making them like a fleshy pinkish color, kind of sticking to those browns and pinks and reds, but not making them like neon colored. Okay. Not making them like really super bright to where you can see them a mile away, or making them super duper loud. Like they're literally unnoticeable. Really? Ow. Preferably, I want to keep it under. I don't want to get past 10 health. Ah! So I want to do my best and try to keep it at 20 if I can. See, I love how they make the mannequins more sneaky. And the fact, like I said, they can punch. Where am I going? I just realized, okay, yeah. Like, they made them, like, way more sneaky, way more, like, combat savvy. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck on the door. Oh my gosh. Like, they're really, like, they did them justice. That upgrade was well needed. And don't get me wrong, they were a little bit more challenging in the original game, but not by much. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna lie. That knocking really set me into a who the heck is not, like, straight up. Sorry about that little pause, guys. I had to check on my daughter. She was getting a little fuzzy. Not fuzzy. Getting a little fussy. So, anytime you just randomly ever see me just stop in a game, that's why. Guys, you gotta tell me if y'all would ever do this in a life crisis situation. Like, would you just stick your hand in an unknown toilet to pull something out? And that's the thing, too. He didn't even know if there was anything down there. Like, he didn't even try to put, I love the transition. That is so cool. And extremely loud. But, like, would you do that? Like, he literally got poopy hands right now. Touching his clothes, touching things. Like, I don't know if I could do it. I would have to find, like, a bag or something and try to, like, put my hand in the bag and kind of just do it that way, but I don't know. Did y'all see that? The spray kind of got stuck in the air. I love little glitches like that. You know, I always wanted a Silent Hill. I always wanted a Silent Hill that we saw what Silent Hill looked like before all of this in its glitz and glory, and then see it like manifest into this ball of pain and this ball of hatred and anger and frustration and sadness. I've always wanted to see. What the heck was that? And that's freaking creepy. I truly believe this is the way forward. So before we go any further, let me just see what's in that room that I opened back there. Really quickly. Doo-doo-doo. A lot of times when I see these blue doors like this, it reminds me of Silent Hill 4, The Room. The way their hallways look is similar. If they're going to, I see your little booty. But it do makes me wonder, are they gonna really redo the rest of them? Like do remakes? I know they're working on, oh shoot, haha. No. Ah! She hit my game controller so, like she hit me so hard, guys. Like, my controller felt it to where my controller made this weird buzzing noise. Like, what are y'all like, Konami? What are you doing to these creatures to make them hit me so hard? I thought I was going crazy at first. I was like, I swear I see a bird. Crap, I accidentally used it. I hate when I do that.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. I'm James.
Angela.
Angela. Okay. Look, I'm not sure what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? What's the point? It's easier just to run. Maybe it's all we deserve.
We?
Me. You. We're all the same.
I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? Sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
No. Not yet.
Did she live here? In this building?
I don't know.
So all you know is that she lived in this town?
What did you say? How did you know that?
Well, I just figured because this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah. Sorry. Did you find the person that you were looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I don't know why I think she's here. She died 3 years ago.
She's dead?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not crazy. At least I don't think so.
We have to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town really is dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
No, it's okay. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! I'm sorry! I've been bad! Please don't!
We got Angela's knife now. Sometimes I wonder, guys, because, you know, Angela, Laura, Eddie, they all kind of just walk into Silent Hill like it's nothing. And yes, you know, the theory is, you know, everyone has their own Silent Hill. Though they their paths may cross. I truly believe her Silent Hill, though is inside James's, looks different, and maybe also sisters do too. Obviously, I don't want to spoil it for the ones who ever come in and get to experience the game with me for the first time. Hi. So I'm doing my best not to spoil it. Wait. Oh, found in room 109. I was like, I just came from room 109. But it makes me wonder. Okay, Pyramid Head, calm down. Big guy. Big guy. I know you're here, but I need you to calm it down like 1,000. But it makes me wonder what she sees other than what she sees later of what I see, kind of like crossing paths. Just a thought. Also, too, something I wonder about us. I wonder what's Pyramid Head's like true name. Obviously, Pyramid Head is Pyramid Head because of what he is, and yes, Pyramid Head is a manifestation of James's guilt. But say, theorizing, of course, he did have another persona, an alternate ego, a life before James, kind of like a twin flame kind of situation, especially if what some theorize that Pyramid Head is his own person. I wonder if his name was Scott. Yes, there's so many theories bouncing around that Pyramid Head is James' twin flame, not a manifestation of James's guilt. And I thought that theory was interesting. What if Pyramid Head is a twin flame of Pyramid Head? Even though I still believe truly that Pyramid Head is a manifestation of James's guilt. You're hiding. To be honest with you, I don't think I could actually do this room. Like, actual, if I had to, especially if I had to search around and look. Like, a push come to shove, I would just have to be okay. I just don't like bugs flying in my face. And it kind of brings me back to a time where I used to work at Target, and we had an issue with locusts, grasshoppers, and there was so many to where we had to figure out how to get rid of them all. And she's like, oh, just try to pick them up, and, one of the managers like, just pick them up and sweep them out of the way and put them somewhere. And I remember there was just hitting me in the face everywhere, and I was like, because nobody wanted to do it, so I was like, you know what, I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I am getting my notes so I can write this down. So, bear with me. Hi, Stash. Love you too. Hope you're having a good day at work, lovies. He is so cool. I remember when I first seen Pyramid Head, I was just so memorized by who he was. Oh, oh, nope. Tried it. Ah, okay, I got you. Gonna have to use two. He got me. He got me in the butt cheeks. Hey, Pyramid Head. I was trying to give you a compliment, my guy. Wait. Don't use the force. Oops. I got so nervous I used another one. Okay, I'll get out your way. I'll get out your way. Make way, make way. Make way for the prince. But, I remember this battle was so freaking hard. Because I think it lasted specifically 5 to 10 minutes. And you were in this really, really small space. Talking about the original game. And he could choke you with using the force, because if you look, his hands wasn't grabbing James's throat, like, at all. So he was literally using the force to grab to grab her throat, and then obviously, you know, he has a gigantic sword, extremely heavy and aggressive and strong and powerful kind of thing. So it took a lot of health. I swear I thought I would have had more. Didn't they have bullets somewhere? Or did they cheat me out of the bullets? Because they probably cheated me out of the bullets. I was like, I thought I was supposed to get bullets and health. I thought they gave you at least one thing of bullets and health, but we did pretty okay. Bound and Pyramid Head. But that's okay. I'll get more. But yeah, that original battle was crazy, but I like the way they changed it up. They gave us more space. Still small, still cramped, but still absolutely amazing. Just soaking it in, guys. Soaking it in. Alright, we're off to the next part. Sunlight. Oh my gosh, I mean foggy light. Because there's no sun. But smoky light? Yes, smoky light. We're back. We're back.
Hey. It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
I dunno. What's a big dum-dum like you doing here anyway?
Hey, that's not very nice. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
Every time he picks up a needle. Every single time. I'm like, James, we gotta talk about this, my guy. I get we're in a life and death situation, but needles, really? You really over here just picking up random needles? I think everything in the game has a metaphor. It's just depending on how deep I'm thinking about it and if it's actually true. And if they really anticipated what I'm thinking, or it's just kind of like, well, just something for the game. It makes you wonder. Welcome to Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. There's no better place than here to go of your busy... Okay, wait, let me reread that. That sounds crazy. We're happy to have you. There's no better place than here to let go of your busy schedules and finally enjoy a relaxing vacation. Rows of quaint, rustic houses marked a gorgeous mountain landscape. And as the dawn turns to dusk, surface of Toluca Lake shines a whole range of dreamlike colors. Silent Hill will move you and fill your heart with peace where more than certain your time here will be pleasant and leave you with memories that will stay with you forever. Now, the reason why there was so many pauses is because I have a tendency of yawning. Ooh, sorry guys. And I did want to yarn doing the reading, so I kind of held it in. It was strange for me too. Patrick Chester, son of Edward, he fought and died for the people, for liberty, and for all our tomorrows, and his memory lives on. Straight up. It really makes me wonder how much more they're gonna put in 3 and how much bigger the world is gonna be if they end up deciding to do sorry guys, if they decide to remake Silent Hill 3. I really want to see them do 3, 4, because the creatures in 4 and 3, like the closers, are my all-time favorite creatures of Silent Hill. Like, when I first seen the closers, and as you guys know, Silent Hill 3 was my first Silent Hill game ever. And I remember first encountering a closer, and it was out of nowhere, out of the darkness. I got hit by something big, and I turned and looked, and I saw this tall. That thing is easily, so I say James is about an average man, so maybe about 6 foot. Yeah, about 6 foot. And the closers, I say they were at least about 7, 8 feet tall. And they're huge, and they have these big old arms with these little vein-like, needle-like thing coming out of it that attacks you, but they're slow. But they're really cool to look at. The dogs were legit too, but the closers were my creatures. You gotta tell me in the comments, guys, which creature from the Silent Hill franchise is your favorite. And if you don't know their names, I understand. But the ones in here, the one with the first creature we fought is a straitjacket. Obviously, it looks like their name. The mannequins are the second creatures we encounter. And we're talking not necessarily boss creatures like your mini creatures, the ones that you always face. Those creatures are the ones I'm asking you about. Which one of those are your favorite? And then the closers are the tall ones from 3. The dogs, I think they're just called dogs, but I'm pretty sure I'm incorrect about that. Slurpers are the little lick-a-tongue thing that crawls on the ground that twitches, and I don't like them either because they freak me out. And we'll get more into that, but those are just some of the creatures' names. In the memory of 67 who died of illness and now sleep beneath the lake. And then you got the insane cancers. They're the big jelly guys from 3. That sounds like death. They sound like something's growling and gross and pudgy. Not because he's pudgy, because I'm pudgy, but it's because the way he sounds, and he looks like a gigantic cancer. He's quite disgusting, but really cool. Like I said, I love all the creatures' designs in their games. You can tell they were really thought out. And that's one thing I really, like I said, enjoyed about I still to this day enjoy about Silent Hill. I would love to start yarning. I think that's just because I only got like 2 hours of sleep, guys. I think I told you last time is I have really bad insomnia. So that's not a lot of fun. Look at that silhouette. I'm taking a picture because that's really cool.
Mary? No. You're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. Your face, your voice, you could be...
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Warm.
Sorry, I got confused.
Hey. Where are you going?
I need to find Mary.
Didn't you say she died?
Oh. Yeah. 3 years ago. It's just... I got a letter from her.
A letter?
I know how it sounds. I'm not... I don't...
Hey. It's okay. So, what did the letter say?
She said she was waiting for me. In our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
I don't know anymore. There was something. I can't quite.
Hey. I think I might know. I mean, there's this one place. Not far from here.
What kind of place?
The kind two lovers might call special. I can show you if you want. Unless you have somewhere else to be. Something else to do. Hey, easy there. I'm just messing with you. Come on. It's this way.
You're coming with me? Can't you just tell me where it is?
Wait. You're just gonna leave me here? Alone? With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
Is it because I remind you of her? You loved her, didn't you? Didn't you?
All right, just... Come on.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
So, a couple things. First, whenever James is telling his story about the letter and his wife, I feel bad for him, but it almost makes me want to laugh too. I really need to stop learning and go to sleep. Or try to go to sleep. Don't rush me. But it almost makes me want to laugh sometimes too, because it's like, that story sounds so crazy. But I get it though, right? And then also too, when Maria asks him, you left her, right? And he didn't say nothing, barely paused. Like, I get, like, some people, they consider certain things personal. And they consider certain things that, okay, you don't really need to know. I do not like this part when I'm with her. I wish she had a knife. At least can kick somebody or something. But, like, I really, it makes you wonder, like, if he really, really, truly did sometimes. And maybe he did at one point. And I think we should understand that with any relationship, people can fall out of love. And you never know when someone does why they fall out of love. And maybe he loved the idea of her. And loved the fact that he spent many years with her.
Sorry, I'm just a bit preoccupied.
It's fine. You know, if there's anything you
I'm letting them talk.
No. Let's just keep moving.
You know, so he loved the idea of her. And he loved her to a point because, you know, that's why they're married initially. But maybe he fell out of love when she got sick. And some people actually do that. When their partner gets sick, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to cope.
This place we're going to, what is it exactly?
It used to be kind of a special place for young couples in these parts. I think it's easier if I just show you.
And some people just fall in love. And he probably, honestly, loves her. But he also fell out of love with her when she got sick. Some people say it's cruel and mean, but everyone has their own, like, breaking point. Everyone has their limits. And some people can't handle when people are sick. Seeing them used to be, like, severely, you know, lively and happy and bubbly to coughing, throwing up, barely eating.
Who is that?
Just a woman.
Victim of prosecution by blank Jennifer Carroll. lives with pride and honor. What happened here shall never be forgotten. You know, so it happens. Relationships are a lot more complicated than just, oh no, you did this by, you know. Sometimes it is easy for individuals to just cut someone off and be done with them. And then others, it's a lot more complicated than that. A lot more. That's why I do my best. Side note, obviously, guys, I do my best not to judge a person's reason why they stay or the reason why they with who they with. Only they know why. Like with everybody, you know, why you stay with a person that you know clearly don't really love you, but why do you stay? Like I said, only they know. Yeah, I'm sorry to get all mushy and emotional and preachy, but a lot of times these games bring up conversations, really interesting conversation starters. So I still gotta be careful because I'm pretty sure there's still monsters around. So I gotta make sure I protect little old Maria.
There, we can go through a new door.
Well, as I remember this part though, it's time to go explore a little bit first. For one, I want more health, and for two, that's crazy.
You think it'll stare back?
Can you shut up, Maria? Like really? Like you don't have to commentate on every little thing.
Whoa! Hey! Why'd you do that?
How about you join me? Maybe find some health. I'm glad they gave her a more mature design. I'm really glad they switched up her design a little bit. Or a lot of it. It's classy. It's not too much. It's just enough. But it also still feels like it Maria will wear it.
You startled me.
Did I know? Gotta collect all that health. In games I do wish though, like if the person that we're supposed to be with temporarily can't fight, I wish we could at least able to heal them. And maybe not really, because let's be real, I don't want to use up all my health packs either, so I
I could really use a warning next time.
Not getting through here.
No reason to. It's the wrong way anyway. Hey! Wrong way. We already passed the motel. safely. James? Again?
Hey Maria, you talking about me going the wrong way. I don't think it's through the wall. Maria, is there something you need to tell me?
James? Your wife, what was she like? Or is... Sorry, I'm not...
That's fine. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
Oh, come on. You said we look alike? At least give me something.
Well, she liked to play the piano. I'm not sure if you're really that much alike.
Oh? I don't strike you as a pianist type?
Let's just leave it.
Sure, James.
One thing I never truly understood was whenever someone says, oh, you're like this person, but then it's like whenever the person starts describing the person about how they're different initially, it's like they always expect them to want to find more and more comparisons to them. Hope I explained that right. It's always been weird to me like that. Oh, like when she made the comment about, he made the comment saying, oh, she plays the piano. And then he's like, well, maybe you guys are not much alike. And then she's like, what? I don't look like I could play the piano. It's like he's not trying to compare you to her. He's just, y'all look similar. I don't know. I think it's, for me, it's a little weird. I never understood it, but I digress. I want a game too where like we can break down, like a horror game specifically, we can break down doors, we can use anything for a weapon, but like don't make it goofy, make it serious, but we can still like pick up these signs and go search. We can find like bolt cutters and go through in here, like really like explorative. I think that would be really dope. Yeah, it would take a long time, but like what if you took the time to do it? Like it gives you the option. You don't have to, but if you got the option to do it, would you do it?
Again?
You don't,
We're heading the wrong way, right?
Maria.
Just bear with me, okay?
Whatever
You,
you say, big man.
you don't have to come with me, Maria. You could have stayed back. But I'm getting all my doubloons. I'm gonna make sure I have health. I'm gonna make sure I have bullets. And also, so I'm a curious person by nature, so. Just imagine if, like, for everyone who never, like, took the time to explore, just imagine if we never did. All this stuff you would have missed.
I think I'm actually getting used to you smashing stuff up.
Alright, you know, Maria. Doubt that very seriously. That is so pretty. Like he can slide through doors. He can find like all the keys and things like that. I think that would be.
More of those things.
Ow! Up. Messed up my flow. Ow. Oh. Ah. Completely messed up my flow. I anticipated something was gonna happen, but then right when it happened, I kind of sat there and just looked. I was kind of like, I was debating if I wanted to shoot them or if I wanted to hit them. And sometimes that just happens. You kind of get stuck in there and trying to figure out, okay, what I actually want to do.
I think you just saved my life back there.
Did I? Did I?
So am I.
Good thing I'm getting my bullets back because I know for a fact, like, I missed quite a bit of shots and then I got upset. I was like, no, I'm wasting bullets. Because you never know when you're going to need those bullets. Like, really need those bullets. Okay. So that's another reason why. What's up, nephew? How you doing, Jakari? How's life? How's work? You know, I had to play that Silent Hill. And as you guys remember, Jakari is my nephew that showed me FNAF. And we've been playing games ever since he was little bitty. So, shout out to my nephew. What's up, baby? I'm pretty good, pretty good. Just playing some Silent Hill, getting some streaming in, because I think I took quite a bit of time from playing, so I'm just taking that time to get in a good hour or two. I don't even know how many hours we're in right now, but just get in those hours to stream.
Why would I want to wait outside?
I thought you might not want to.
James, if you don't want me around anymore, you can just say it.
No, it's not that. Just a stray thought.
What's up, Fatoon? Hello, hello. Welcome to the walkthrough of Silent Hill. Yes. Like I was just talking to Cave Boss not so long ago. It's like I wish I was encountered in this game for the very first time. And the PlayStation 2, that was
This town's full of monsters.
obviously I'd never been to.
Just sit here and eat pizza.
Just finished a game a few days ago. It was so stressful. So you just finished it. Congratulations, Fatum, for finishing Silent Hill 2. Yeah, not for the faint heart, but it's so worth it when you get to play it. Have you ever played the original Silent Hill game? Out of curiosity, of course. But yeah, so like the classic PlayStation 2, always. And that's the thing, is like I've never been against Xbox or PlayStation, but I can see benefits of both systems. Like for example, PlayStation's graphics are really done well. Of course, there will be some debate about that, but also too, I've noticed that Xbox
They're coming.
has a lot more freedom than PlayStation when it comes to like streaming. Oh gosh. Oh crap. I don't like y'all. Go away. Go away. Go away. So Xbox has a lot more freedom. But yeah, shout out to that. I tend to go off on these chin-chins a lot. Buggies, and Fasoon, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Are you looking forward to Silent Hill F? Are you gonna play Silent Hill F? I know I'm gonna add it to my collection because I have to at this point. If you have all the original games, you gotta have that one too. And for the ones who are shitting on Downpour, yes, I do have Downpour as well. Downpour is not that bad, guys, I promise. Now, if they redid Downpour, I think that game would be extremely special.
Hey, I'm.
Wow.
Yeah, that's been for a while.
You know what's in there?
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure when was the last time anyone's been inside.
Straight up, Fatum. Straight up. I'm excited for you. I'm excited to stream it. I can't wait to see how different it is. And that's another thing too. When a game, like at least for me, I can only speak for myself, but when I get used to a style of game or a way a game works, Baby and the Kid Superstore. I am too. I'm super excited. When I saw the trailer, it looked really good. It kind of reminded me a lot, a lot. It reminded me so much of Fatal Frame. Silent Hill fresh meats. I would not trust meats from this. But it reminded me a lot of Fatal Frame. Have you ever heard of Fatal Frame? I can leave by not leaving. I can only leave by not leaving. But it reminded original orange, but it's because of the way it looks. It reminds me a lot of Fatal Frame. Never heard of You heard of Fatal Frame, but never played it. I think you should check it out. It's not your average combat horror game. I don't want to tell you, I don't want to spoil too much, but it's a really good horror game. It's slow burn like Silent Hill, so it's a survival horror game. You use a camera, and that's about all I'm gonna tell you. But I definitely think you should give it a try. It's a really fun play. With Fatal Frame, I got Fatal Frame 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, with you, Jakari, straight up, and it is. It's like the fact that you're only oh, wait, I just walked into him. And it didn't even do anything. It's literally hiding behind a bush. A little bitty bush, by the way. And it still hasn't moved. Well, I'm not gonna fight you. It's no point. Yes, it has a great story too. You gotta have the story. The remake? No, there's gonna be a remake of Fatal Frame because I know they just. Oh my gosh, I hate when they do that. I did see that they finally gave us Fatal Frame, the the one with the one that they didn't want to release to us. We finally got that one. All right, let me pause real quick so I can look at y'all comments fully. Give me 1 second, guys. I did teaser. Okay, wait. All right, so for Jakari, I had to pause it so I can look at the comments. Okay, so for the remake, once again, I didn't know they were remaking Fatal Frame. I know they just released because there was one game that they didn't release to the US, and they finally gave it to us. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. I could check it out in just a second. And for Tomb, yeah, there's some horror games like classic horror, like okay. Some of the newer ones, like for example, Evil Within. Evil Within is like a newer horror game, and that one you do fight. That one's pretty good. I don't know if you ever played Fatal Evil Within. Now, when it comes to, I'm trying to think of a horror game that I played that where you're kind of just hide, because I know Haunting Grounds is an older game, and that game you do a lot of hiding. It might be the one that you're referring to. Yes, Evil Within is dope. So I think with a lot of newer games, I feel like they focus more on the graphics and more what's going to entertain everyone more so than the story. Because that's why a lot of people like Resident Evil. You know, you get your high action. You still get a good story for the most part, but it's really high action. It's straight to the point. It's punch, 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 right directly in your face. So it doesn't leave you bored. It keeps you entertained. But Silent Hill, the ones who like story and deep and slow burns, that's what kind of game Silent Hill is. Fatal Frame, Siren, games like that, like classic survival horror games, I feel like. So the point I'm trying to make is that with the newer games, I feel like they're focused on the wrong things instead of what makes horror so amazing. The story, the creatures, the environment, the world, all that is important, not just how pretty it is. I'm not going to read this, guys. It's a lot. Actually, it's not that bad. I'm going to read it. Take it back. Mass layoffs at Brookhaven Hospital threaten the institution's future. The layoffs we reported on last month are continuing. Over 10 people have been let go, which has reduced the hospital staff by more than half. If the situation does not improve, staff shortages will put patients at risk. Brookhaven is a hospital with a long history. It was established in 1810 when a deadly epidemic swept through Silent Hill area. Ever since it has increasingly brought help to the residents of the town. However, more and more have made their voices heard of how the presence of psychiatric hospital in the middle of the town has negative impact on the local community. Residents feared that the incident has 2 years ago might repeat itself. And if you guys know the lore, the dirty deeds of Silent Hill, you know exactly what they're talking about. I guess I could have opened that door for her too. So, yes, I agree with you there, Fatum. Evil Within is a wonderful step in the right direction, and that game is terrifying. It's terrifying in the sense of it keeps you on edge. I remember when it was one of the first games I streamed on Xbox for my channel. I think, yeah, it was the very, very first game I streamed on my channel. and I never played it before. I remember I bought it for my husband because he was looking for a new horror game or a new game in general. And I've been trying to get him on the horror game kick for like ever. And I was like, okay, try Evil Within. So I bought it for him, but I never played it myself. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream it and see how it goes. That's an experience that I was so worth it. Obviously, I didn't get a chance to beat it because back then my graphics weren't the best. Can you take the jack iron back again? I don't think I could take it back. Oh yeah, and shout out to you, Paxton. I don't think I could take it back unless I can. Lord Trump. Really? How so? Out of curiosity. I forgot a picture. Made it. Oh, Alan Wake. I keep forgetting about that. And that's the thing about horror games. There's so many great titles out there. I be forgetting some. I'm not going to even lie to you guys. But yeah, I would definitely say like Alan Wake is a classic horror game. And it's also a slow burner as well. I feel like the slow burners just do a lot of justice when it comes to the horror atmosphere. It's like the build up, right? But I would consider it a classic. Though it is a newer game, I definitely would say it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have never played Alan Wake 2. I haven't even watched anybody really played it. I tried to turn on Hollow, and I lost interest really fast, so I'll try to give it another try momentarily. Alan Wake is... See, I had to get into 2. I don't know, to me. It really wasn't. But like I said, I always try to give games before I completely just dismiss them. It's like I do music. Before I completely dismiss it, I try to give it a couple tries. Alright, so we know we need the code for the save. Let's just see if I know pretty much all these are closed. But just for the heck of it, to be thorough, because I could have forgotten. Because I still haven't beat the original remake. Well, the remake. I haven't beat the remake yet. But I've went past this part because, side note again, I wanted to play when I could really focus on it. To do the game jutters. I kind of just ran up in here. Do y'all guys remember this room? Do y'all remember? I'm not gonna tell y'all, but y'all should tell me in the comment what this room is. Y'all should know it. Put it in the comments if you know where this room is. Or where it's from. That's legit. I love little things like that. Do do do. No, I'm about to leave. Yeah, just stay there. I guess I'll be nice. I'll let you in. Nephew, you do know. You do. If you want to give you a hint, I'll give y'all a little hint. It's from one of the Silent Hill games, for sure. But which one? It is. It makes you feel like if you really are true a true Silent Hill fan, like, do you remember this? And it was crazy too. I was watching Albs. Shout out to Albs and Hollow. If you guys don't follow them, they're really cool YouTubers. But Albs never played Silent Hill, and obviously he's already streamed the game completely and stuff like that. I tend to take my time, guys. I really do. But he played Silent Hill 2 for the very first time, and I'm like, I'm so jealous. But yeah, go check out his channel, guys. He's really cool YouTuber. I follow him and subscribe to him, and I catch his videos when I can, or when I'm in the mood to sit down and actually watch a gameplay. Fatum, getting close. I'll tell y'all on the next stream, so y'all gotta tune in, and I'll give you the answer if you don't know. Shout out. It's just Maria. Stop looking for someone to give you a compliment. If you like it, hun, you like it. Actually, no. It's not from the original. Alright, gotcha, Fatum. Alright, let me go to the picture real quick. Okay, so one less. 0. 3 more. 3, 1 more. 4. 5. There we are. Oh, dang. Can she die? I probably shouldn't risk it, just in case. Because I don't want to do all that again.
Thank you, James. I'm not sure I would have made it.
Or learn how to fight. At least I will at least pick up even a stick. It means you're trying. She was like, oh. I was like, oh god.
James? Is everything alright?
No, I wanted to look at this car really deep, like,
Okay. It's like you froze for a second.
I would love to see how they would do 1. Because I remember the first time I purchased, when I finally got Silent Hill 1, the original from PlayStation 1, and I played it on the PlayStation 2. When I say those graphics were a mess, oh my god. That was an experience and a half. Because I never played it until I got it. And the grade children, they were... I don't even know how to fully even explain how I felt, because it was an amazing experience, but those graphics, that fog, that running, the mechanics, the creatures, they were one color. It was cute. It was real cute. You were terrified? And that makes me wonder, like, when I hear, like, obviously, yes, I've said Silent Hill 2 is one of the games that really terrified me. Same thing with 3. And then same games, like certain other horror games that can really get underneath your skin and really terrify you. But games that look like, is it the graphic, is it the story, is it the creature, or is it the idea of the unknown? Is that what makes it scary? You have to let me know. Like Silent Hill, the newer ones were more so than the original. But it makes me wonder, how does fear work for everybody? Need those bullets. Yeah, I'm just being curious, guys. It's like, I get it, guys. Horror games are not for the faint heart. That's why a lot of people don't play them. Alright, let's keep going. I'm not gonna lie. I did encourage you a lot, Jakari, about trying a horror game. I commend you, though. Eventually, when you got older, you were like, yeah, I got this. I commend you. Much love, nephew. And Fatum, yes, let's talk about the sounds. Okay, so Fatum and Jakari, do you guys remember, and all, of course, everyone that tunes in, do you all remember the creature, the fairy tale creature from 3, that hissing cat sound that it made? Like, the sounds alone that these creatures make is what makes it terrifying. That's why I was so disappointed in the movies, because you're not doing the game justice, or even the creatures. Even if you wanted to do an alternate Silent Hill, sure, everyone has their own Silent Hill, let's go with that. You still have to make the environment feel like this could actually truly be a Silent Hill game or an environment. The soundtrack alone, the sound, the trailers, the music, the environments, or like, I keep repeating myself, but everything, all the sounds, I'm just gonna say all of them, are so amazingly done well. Amazingly done well. Yes, yes. And that's why it's like, when I do that little tribute to Silent Hill, when it comes, look out for it, guys. When it comes to the short, it's gonna be a Silent Hill short. Yes, once again made through AI, that I'm gonna do kind of like a love letter to Silent Hill from the original, from one of my fan made stories that I really want to do, well, that I'm working on. So it's gonna be a cute little trailer that I want to do using AI to bring it to life, of course. So look out for that. But it's I can't wait to do the creatures. So it's gonna be the fun part
Strange.
about it.
This should not be here.
It is. So, what now?
Now we look for another way.
Come on.
James?
Here we go. I'm not gonna lie. When I got to this part the first time, I didn't really like it too much. But let's do it.
James?
Stay close.
All right, nephew, I will look at your comment in just a second. I'm gonna take my time to make sure I don't forget any health or bullets. Because I gotta be careful on this part, because I think this part is where... Oh, that's a bag. I got scared. I was like, oh no, it's on top of me. Alright, before I go deeper. Alright, let's go see what's over here real quick. I agree with you. And I agree with you too, Fatum, about running. Just sometimes it is better to run. But I'm not gonna lie, you'll know from the time of watching me, I'm stubborn. And I really like looking for health and bullets. And yes, a lot of times it will become the death of me, but I'm gonna do my best. Oh, I don't like it. I'm gonna do my best to not die, hopefully. But I agree with you, Fatum and Jakari. Yes, I do agree. I feel like a lot of games, especially horror games, it's not very passion filled at all. It's like, I feel like a lot of developers are just focused on the money more so than actually putting that passion behind it. Okay, we're gonna look at that outfit. We're gonna Alright, James, let's move on. Ow, it's fine. Alright. Come on. Alright, after one hit, it tries to hit me again. Alright. We're still not doing too bad. I don't want to jinx myself. Let me see. Depending, Fatum, shout out to that comment. I can agree with you, especially if you're new and kind of just using your health willy-nilly. And a lot of times you gotta start trying to mimic the creature's movements to the best of your ability. So where, like, I feel like if you do it correctly to the best of your ability, of course, it doesn't always work. You can gain more than you lose. Like, so far I've used 1 health. I used about 2 to 3 bullets, maybe 4. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Because a lot of times I'm kind of just going. What's up, Machu? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live. But I agree with you there. I think that's the way forward. I agree with you, Fatum, as well. I feel like if they catered a little bit more to just what everybody generally wants, but I also too, there's also a comment I want to make about that is it's not just YouTubers or even specific YouTubers. I think it also has to do with the new generation. A lot of times a new generation don't have the patience to actually sit here and play an actual authentic horror game, like a slow burn horror game that tells a story. A lot of times this generation wants action and they want excitement. They want something that's going to get straight to the point, you know? Nobody has patience anymore. And I think that's what they really cater to, is what's going to sell right now. And if the new generation doesn't like slow burns and stuff like that, then they're going to cater to what works. That's why a lot of people generally love Fortnite. Fortnite is a game where, oh, there you are. You're just gross. It's really fast paced. You know, you're building, you're running, you're taking people out. And then, of course, when you die, you do it all over again. Same thing when it comes to a lot of games like that. Oh, you tried it. Shut up, Machu. Oh, I'll read that comment. Just 1 second. 30. I can feel that. Like with me, it comes in takes. So that's why, like, cause I'm 31. So it comes, like when it comes to games, I have the patience for that. Cause I wanna know the story. I wanna know the whys. I wanna know what's going on in the environment and the world. So with games, I have more patience. With life, not so much. Bills, hecky no. But I can definitely, I can understand that, Fatum. I can understand that. And thank you for saying hi, everybody. I appreciate that. I love the love that you give each other. I felt like there was a door I was about to go in, but maybe it just led to this. Yeah, it just led to this. Just a different direction. I just gotta make sure I don't get spoofed by another creature. So I think the very first time I went through this area, I did get attacked by, I believe it was a mannequin. Oh. Get over here. I want to be your friend. Get over here. But sometimes I do wish gaming companies talk to all gamers, not just the ones that they feel like I guess I don't want to say the popular YouTubers, but the bigger YouTubers, the ones that have been doing this for like 10-20 years. Oh, you tried it. I think this is the one that killed me last time, so I gotta be smart. Oh, James, where you going? Nope, James. And yes, I step on them just to make sure they don't get back up. So, just want to make sure I've got everything. Really? You believe that they should have an easy mode? That's really interesting. See, me, I do think they should start off with yeah. I guess I like the idea of just having normal and hard, because, well, of course, what's my opinion? No shame to all the gamers out there that likes to play easy mode. But I feel like easy sometimes is too easy, because then it's like, with me, it's like once I beat it on easy mode, normally I won't go back to it, because then, yes, it might up the difficulty, the creatures might be hard to kill, but for the most part, you're still experiencing the same experiences. And then, like I said, with me, starting off with gaming, I've always did normal, because it felt like it's that balance that I was looking for. You still get that good challenge, because I like a good challenge, personally. but you also still have it a little easy to where, like, if you were to play hard or extreme or hardcore or, you know, stuff like that, where it's deadly. Yeah, straight up, exactly what I said for Tomb, straight up. I got you, Machu. I got you. Shout out to you, Fatum, as well, and Jakari for your comments. Same thing as well, Machu. It's like I like I like your comments. Like just give me the basic level. Don't give me an option if you're just gonna make it hard. I got you with that. And Fatum, not everyone have a time like, you know. Some people have a little time just to want to play, and that's straight up. That is true. Some people just wants to chill and take their time. And hey, like I said, there's no shame to any easy mode players. There's definitely no shame to that. And Jakari, I can agree, because a replay value isn't everything new. Yeah, and that's another thing, because a lot of times too, when it comes to replay value, if it's not like a dramatic change, and sometimes to me it feels like it spoiled it a little bit. Like, for example, the game I was playing, Post Trauma. I will get back to Post Trauma in just a moment, guys. But Post Trauma is a game that actually was built to be played on normal. Hello? They do have a harder difficulty, but it literally says it was literally created to be played on standard mode. And I do find that very interesting, because some games are meant to be played on a specific difficulty to make not only the game run better, but for the way that the story is intended to be told. But I don't have a Discord stream at all, Neffy, Jakari, and also to thank you guys for your comments. I don't have a Discord stream. I should probably create one, but I have not created one yet. I'm slowly getting everything situated, guys. When I say slowly, I'm not joking about that. Very much slowly. Oh, awareness. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the strip club. Uh-oh, James.
Maria?
What? Come on, don't give me that look.
Thank you so much, Fatum, for joining us, and it was nice and fun chatting with you too. Thank you for coming out and showing some love. Don't forget to like as you guys leave. It greatly helps the channel. But have a wonderful day, Fatum, and I will hopefully see you on the next live or video. Have a good day, love.
Then again, now that we're here,
Ooh, I definitely gotta check that out, nephew. Send it to me, okay?
can we stay? Just for a little while. Catch our breath before we head back out there.
Oh, it was on sale a while back? I did not realize that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll chat after they stop talking.
It's just... this place, this whole thing, it's like a nightmare. I just wanted to get away from it, even for a second. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I guess this place is getting to me, too. you know, for thinking she could be here.
Crazy is one word for it, I guess. I can think of another.
What's that?
Hopeful.
Well, that's a nicer way of putting it.
Here.
What are you doing?
Something to take the edge off. No? You sure? Fine. Be that way. Here's to... hope. Undying.
We should probably get going.
Fine. Ready when you are.
I agree with you, Machu. I agree with you. They did an amazing job with the cutscenes, and I think that's why they are not only for us to get to know Maria a little bit more deeply. Hold on, wait. Sunglass. I'm just got curious for a second. But they also wanted to show us how much work they put in as well. That these cutscenes are amazing. So beautiful. Sometimes I wonder if this is actually what some strip clubs still look like. Wow. Maria. There's a save points. We don't have to keep looking at all the pictures. Just want to get everything I can get here. Resident Evil 6, yeah, it was. Resident Evil 6 and 5 wasn't the best. Wasn't the very best. 7 was definitely a great makeup. Like, they did 7 absolutely amazing. And then 8, of course. They did a really amazing job with 8 as well. Like, I still don't know how to feel about all the fairy tale mythical creatures, vampires, and werewolves. Like, don't get me wrong. As you guys, if you watch my TikTok, I'm a big fan of vampires, if you know, because I class play as them. But I'm just like, as far as a horror game, I don't know. I guess I thought Moreau would be more of a unique looking mermaid. They kind of just made him grotesque and gross. Come on, girl. Walk. This kind of just made him nasty and disgusting. But other than that, though, Resident Evil 8 was a fun game to play. It was a lot of fun. "30 Days and 30 Nights," I believe so. The title definitely sounds familiar, but it's been a long time. It's been a very long time, but the title definitely feels familiar. I'm trying to see if there's any goodies. Any bullies. anything. Oh, so it's a vampire movie. Then I have not seen it. The only vampire movies or series that I've seen is True Blood. Love me some True Blood. I feel like they did vampires justice in that. Very much so. I've seen Twilight. Don't judge me. I did it more for the wolves than to see out of curiosity. And then also I've seen Course Queen of the Dam. Shout out to Aaliyah. Rest in peace. I've seen what was that one? It's another series. When it comes to vampire anything, I do watch a lot of series.
More of those things.
I know, right? I know you're getting tired of it, Maria, but I feel like I missed something back there. I know we're getting to the hospital soon, but I might have to go back. Alrighty, nephew. I hope you have a wonderful day. We definitely should catch up very, very soon. I love you and good luck on couples therapy. And thank you so much for tuning in. And once again, please don't forget to like as you leave. And good luck. And my phone is back on, so
Other side of that chasm.
um
Hey, at least we're here.
but don't forget to keep me updated on how you're doing. Love you, nephew. Bye. Okay. See, I feel like I missed something. Hello, Astrophysics. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, please definitely do that. I will greatly appreciate that, nephew. How are you, Astrophysics? Welcome to another part of Silent Hill. Alright, guys, I know I'm going backwards. I gotta go backwards because it's gonna bother me if I feel like I left something. You are so, so welcome. Okay, I didn't. It's just a door. Sounding like somebody's knocking on the other door. Life has been definitely an interesting one. I'm taking a day at a time. Ocean is getting over an ear infection, and she finally passed it through. Oh, you. Oh, that move it made. Dang, okay. Got aerobics going on and stuff like that. Yeah, so it was a lot of nights and a lot of mornings of her just blistering crying because her ear hurt. And so we finally got that, got her medicine, got it taken care of. So she's doing a lot better, sleeping through the night peacefully. But outside of that, working on moving, still trying to find a place. Yeah, so honestly, it's just moving along slowly but surely. But thank you for asking. I greatly appreciate that. See, sadly, greatly probably. I've never experienced an ear infection. Luckily, I guess more so. But it sucked that she had to go through it. But yeah, I just felt so bad for her because I felt like I couldn't do anything. I never like to see my baby cry, so it was just really, really, really hard. Oh, really? Wichita Falls?
That's it? A garden?
It's hard finding places nowadays.
If you say so.
I don't know why it's so hard, but it is. Because it's also they expect you to have like 3 to 4 times the rent when most average people don't make that much. Wichita, Kansas. Oh. Well, definitely good luck. I hope you find one soon. especially to your taste and liking.
Who is she?
There's a story told around these parts. Kind of a local legend. Tells of a woman who was cast out. Sentenced to die on an island out on the lake. There was a man in town who fell madly in love with her. And every night, he would sneak out, row across the lake, bringing her food and company. And every night, she would stand there on the shore, holding a lit candle to help him find his way. But this one night, a terrible storm broke out, caught him out in the open, and it blew out the candle. Even in darkness, the man would not give up. He would not turn back. So he fought against the raging waters until finally the lake took him. They say even then, the woman never lost hope. She kept coming out at night, kept lighting the candle to bring her beloved home, to lead him to shore. Not sure how much truth there is to it. It's probably just a fairy tale. But she's become something of a local saint. Patron of undying love. Hence this place.
She's not here.
What?
She's not here. And why would she be? I don't even remember this place. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have come here.
Hey. It's okay. There's plenty of other places to look. We can still...
Come on.
Oh snap, that was Laura. What was she just dancing? What was that weird little... I guess the graphics were all trying to catch up at once, so it looked like she was doing like the cha-cha or something for a moment. So pretty. Like, I like when they do these little more sentimental moments with Maria. I know I said that already, but it's really pretty. I'm trying to get a good picture. Trying to get a good picture of it. Literally, right? Like she did this little cha-cha, little booty twist. I was like, okay, Maria's over here feeling good. She's about to get attacked, if I remember correctly. Oh, there she did. She kind of did it again. I thought she was about to get attacked. Maybe I thought she was going to get attacked. Nope. Good thing she didn't. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, this game is so pretty. You see how you got the little sunlight peeking through? And then you got the still got the fog over here. Straight up. Straight up.
I think it came from inside the theater.
The theater. James, you could jump over that. You're basically as tall as this gate. So yeah, he's about an average 6 foot. Okay. Maria, you gotta do your... Oh, I gotta climb up there.
You okay?
Yeah. Maybe you better wait here.
Okay. Not much of a movie fan anyway. And James,
Yeah.
be careful in there.
Yeah.
A good sport, like in the sense of like to watch. Hugh, I never thought you were more a jock guy. Honestly, I don't think we've talked much about your interest because I knew you were a gamer. I knew you and Matt worked together, but I don't think we talked very much more about your interests. Are you into like sports and footballs? Oh my gosh, football and soccer and all that? Probably just a monster. It probably is just a monster. Non-existent. I was here. Artificial stay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I was like, are you into sports? I'm sorry. That was funny. And that's the thing, too. Straight up. Gotcha. My bad on the sport thing. Oh my gosh. Are you looking for more of like multiple bedrooms? Are you looking for space? Or are you just looking for something initially just cozy for a singular like initially I'm asking what are you looking for? Or like are you looking for also to probably a good neighborhood as well? Because I know like with me, I don't want to say I'm simple, but I feel like I could be simple because I don't need nothing super big. I don't want nothing like ginormous because then I gotta think, okay, cleaning. I'm trying to look for a 3+ bedroom, preferably 2 baths, but if they don't have that, then that's fine. I want enough space to be able to fit everything, but I don't want it too crowded neither. Especially with all the junk we have. That's fair. I can definitely agree with that. And also looking for a fair price. Obviously, I know sometimes with a fair price doesn't always mean a nice place, but I'm hoping that we can find something with both. Yes. Me and Matt were talking about that earlier. I was like, we need to come visit you. Like when we went to Cincinnati, Matt did and it was a lot of fun. So we just gotta plan it. Let's plan it.
You're,
James. We met back at the apartment building.
yeah, I remember.
I see that you didn't make it out yet.
Yeah. I just didn't get around to it yet.
Well, at least you got your appetite back. Are you alone here, Eddie?
No.
Well,
That's probably just Laura messing around.
the little girl? Laura, is that her name?
That's what she said.
I'm gonna go look for her. You coming?
Now you want me to come with you?
Never mind.
His psychopathic nature is starting to come out, and Eddie has always been creepy to me, but I like how they really focused on his personality and his characteristics. Like Eddie is just a creepy guy.
I don't know. All I know is her name.
Like they did such a good job was given that psychopath, sociopath type of personality. Eddie, like in real life, honestly, the vibe he gives off, I wouldn't even dare talking to Eddie. I'm sorry. Of course, I gotta make sure see if there's any bullets. But I don't think there is. How you gonna sit there and eat this? He is grubbing on that melted ice cream. It's probably bad too. Ugh. See, I know like alcohol, like it's good with age. So when Maria over here trying to give James a drink, I was like, okay, that's not too bad, but ice cream, pizza. How can you sit around and just eat pizza? that was a classic line. Uh-oh.
Laura?
Just trying to make sure I can find stuff. This is definitely a nice little movie theater. Okay.
Hey! Laura, stop! It's dangerous! Maria? Did you see a little girl?
Yeah, I tried to stop her, but she went that way. We can still catch her. James, look.
Alright, so before we go into Haven Hospital, I want to just look around as you already know. I feel like, unless they took that scene out and I'm not remembering correctly, but there was a scene where she slides behind a wall. And eventually we get to Brookhaven Hospital, but then again, they probably just took it out. Gotta do my classic exploring. Y'all gotta tell me in the comments how y'all feel about the short message. New Age Silent Hill. I feel like it hit well. A lot of people believe that it didn't really feel like a Silent Hill game. But like I said, to me it felt like a Silent Hill game.
Hey, come on, we gotta catch up to her.
We will. Maria, she's in. I just want to make sure I got everything. Because once you go in, that's it. Alright, we'll go in.
Is that a gun cabinet? In the hospital?
Yeah.
Protection. Got them crow bullets now. That's so pretty. We got the map, we got the map, we got the map.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Let's look around.
Got some more penguin bullets. Great. Due to repeated instances of keys getting misplaced, from this point forward, they are to be returned to the locker at the end of every shift. All staff are required to memorize the padlock combination and not to disclose it to anyone but authorized personnel under any circumstances. In case of problems, report it to the head nurse in examination room 3. The director requested that the files of the 3 crucial patients, you know which ones, could be, sorry guys, yarning, stretching, could be, could you please bring them to my office? I think that's a sign. Alright. Alrighty guys, that's where we're gonna end it for today. I want to say thank you to everyone who has tuned in and decided to not only chat but watch my live stream. Shout out to Astrophysics. Shout out to Jakari Bellamy, Machu, Fatum, for coming out and socializing and having a wonderful conversation with me. Shout out to Paxton as well. I do greatly appreciate all the comments, guys. Please, as you guys come in, please don't forget to like and share. And I hope to see you again on the next live stream. And also shout out to Staskos. Sorry about that, love. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Adios.